RTS, short for real-time strategy, is a dying breed among video games. The days of glory are long gone, and even though the back catalog is full of classics, it's in a state of stagnation. Among those classics, there is a franchise that changed the course of video games forever. In the early 90s, Patrick Wyatt, a young developer working at Blizzard, was obsessed with a game developed by Westwood Studios. It was a game based on the 1965 book Dune by Frank Herbert. Dune 2, the father of the RTS genre. In this game, you command the military forces of one of three different factions: House Atreides, House Horus, or House Harkonnen. These houses will face each other in different stages, represented by a fictional map of Dune. Whoever controls Dune controls the spice, the most valuable resource in the universe.
The house that produces the most spice will control Dune. There are no set territories and no rules of engagement.
The premise was simple and straightforward, but the gameplay was complex. As a commander, you have four main tasks: the recollection of financial support by harvesting spice, the building and protection of your military base,
construction complete,
and the reinforcement of your army. And of course, the elimination of the opposing forces.
enemy structure destroyed,
It was a solid concept, and an addictive one too. It also established the formula for a new genre, and the acronym RTS itself, as it was used to market the game. What Dune 2 did was really amazing, but there was a little problem. There was no multiplayer. Remember that guy I mentioned before? He was Wyatt, the producer and lead programmer of the first RTS made by Blizzard.
Welcome to the world of Warcraft.
Warcraft, orcs, and humans. Wyatt and his team were clearly inspired by Dune 2, so they decided to focus on fixing some flaws present in Westwood's game. The game not only lacked multiplayer, but it was also really slow paced, and you could move only a single unit at a time.
construction complete, Atreides unit deployed.
A reminiscence perhaps to an already established genre. In Warcraft, clashes were faster, and multiple unit selection made them feel more intense. Also, bright colors and bigger and uniquely designed sprites made the game look spectacular. In the end, the structure was the same: get resources,
Yes.
build a base,
Yes.
train an army, and destroy the enemy. Warcraft was great, but it wasn't that different from Dune 2. So how come that Warcraft was so much more popular than Dune 2? The multiplayer was a hit, and a great addition, as you could finally duel a more challenging enemy. Warcraft popularized multiplayer RTS for later generations, making it an essential feature.
Yeah, this is a huge fight right now. He really needs to control it. He's not even seeing his tanks. He's keeping them down. He's got to see the boot. Ton of damage going down.
Oh, wow.
First on this TC. No skills. Going to pass the ball out.
chain lightning, the burning oil catapults from the back as well. Heal scroll here.
Oh my god! Oh my god! But no Archons! Where's his Archons? He needs to get those in there! He cut down the Archons before it was time. And the Void Rays come out! And Archon goes in! Archon goes in! Get in there! Oh my god, what are we seeing? Hillside Storm! This is madness!
Oh my god, he's gonna get
Archons army! Oh, the PCs are all going down! I can't believe what I just saw!
The father of the RTS genre had his firstborn, and it was soon to become king. The game was a sounding success as it sold over 100,000 copies within 1 year of its release. Big numbers back then that secured the company's finances. Warcraft became Blizzard's best-selling game, and a rivalry between Westwood and Blizzard will give the RTS genre its golden years. A year later came Warcraft 2, Tides of Darkness, the game that established the checklist needed by any game developer trying to make the next great RTS. But that's for another video. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you liked it. Subscribe if you wanna see more of my future content and hit the bell if you don't want to miss anything. Have a great week, and I'm Alpha Higgs signing out.